What's good, Life and Poetry? And welcome back to the channel with your boy, your host, the one and only, Marcus T, this guy. And we are back with another video. Life Poetry family, we are kicking off the month of December. We're closing out the year. We're closing out with a bang. And as you saw by the title, you saw by the thumbnail, you know what we're going to talk about today. I'm literally putting together my calendar for the month of December. That's it, November? I'm putting together my calendar for the month of December. We're literally closing out the year. We did an amazing job in November with personal dates and including the dates of keeping up with the schedule for YouTube. I applaud for that one there because it was hard keeping up those deadlines, but we got it done. And no, I didn't record for Thanksgiving. I spent that time with my family, with my loved ones, with my wife and with her family, and we just spent family time together. And I didn't want to water that down with trying to record and all these things. I just wanted to be there to spend time with them. And we had an amazing job doing that, right? But before we jump into today's video, right, guys, don't do me a huge favor. Go ahead and like, comment, and share. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And once you've done that, please turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified every time we here at Lesson Poetry drop a new video. And remember, I say we because you never know who's going to grace us with their presence here on this channel here, right? So now that all that's out the way, and before somebody say something in the comments, yes, I am standing up. No, I am standing flat-footed right now. I'm not moving about. I do have my cane right here next to me. If I get wobbly, I have my dressers to hold on to if something happens. But I wanted to talk to you guys. I'm putting together my calendar for the month of December. Like I said, with personal dates, with the YouTube stuff, and just everything. Like this is my blueprint for every month I do. And sometimes it's filled from day to day. Sometimes it's maybe four or 8 things to do. Sometimes it's just YouTube on here. But this month here, it's going to be a bit tricky as I pull together this year here, because there are some dates I have to get have to work through here. Now the upload days will stay the same. We're still going to record. We're still going to release videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's I'm gonna stick with those days here. But outside of that, I'm gonna talk as I write if you don't mind. I'm talking as I write. I want to get this done here. But I'm gonna do it. I don't do my kind of straight across from doing dates because some dates are repetitive. Like for me, Mondays at 7 p.m. Around roughly 7 p.m. Myself and a group of other young men, we get together and we do a Bible study. We just break down parts of the Bible and we just come together and we just converse with that there. Like I said, so those dates for Mondays, they stay the same. And I divide the days sometimes. Sometimes some stuff pops up, you gotta add in there. And the way I don't write it small, especially when I'm just writing with a marker, it's a lot to do. But yeah, so I just want to make sure that all those are in there. And sometimes I freehand as I'm going down because, like I said, they're repetitive. So shorthand, maybe I write it all the way out in the first one, and I just shorthand as I go down, which is what I'm about to do. But yeah, I mean I know what it is, so it's my shorthand, right? So, but those are Mondays. So every Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. We get together. We try our best to stick to those deadlines, get together, and just break down the Bible. And then none of these young men aren't men of my church. They are close friends of mine. We've been friends for a long time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting new young men as we've come together on that call as well. I don't particularly write anything in the Sunday list or the Saturdays list, or I mean the Sunday or Saturdays dates, because again, I don't do nothing on Sundays other than church. That's literally my day just to rest so I can push through that week there. Some Saturdays, however, aren't free. I have events on Saturdays that I push through for church events, such as every second Saturday of the month. Well, I'm gonna go first Saturday. Every first Saturday of the month is our singles ministry for my church, New Life Changing Christian Center. We get together and we just minister on that level, as we pour into those who need. And we try our best to tap into stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so that's our singles ministry on the second Saturdays. But what I do, I just keep switching markers. Yeah, so so okay. I'm gonna break this down, right? I color code my calendar as well, right? So black marker are typically base events or church events. Red marker is YouTube. Blue marker is blue. The blue marker is what's blue marker? What's blue marker? What's blue marker? Blue marker is doctor's appointments. I got another black marker. I'm not gonna be done again. I got another one. Blue is doctor's appointments, and blue and green or teal. It's green, but it comes out teal on the board. I use this for particularly just stuff for life and poetry, the business, not the YouTube side, but the business side of it all. And each month it stays the same. The colors don't change. But like I said, so every Tuesday and Thursdays are YouTube uploads, and so this video will come out on a Thursday. I'm recording it the day before. I record it before, so I get my time to actually do the cosmetics that need to be put into the videos. But every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. a YouTube video is going to come out. And yeah, and that's really how that goes. That's the calendar breakdown, right? So that's the first thing for Thursday. I don't think nothing else is happening Thursday, so that's gonna be a blank date for me. So I'm gonna move over to the first Saturday, which is December 4th, and I'm going to pencil in here NLCCC, which stands for New Life Changing Christian Center. You can find us on Facebook at New Life Changing Christian Center, Instagram, I believe the same. I don't know what the actual ads are. But if you want to know, comment down below, and I'll let you. And I'll send you guys the links there. But so Saturday, 4 December is our Singles Ministry shorthand, and that's at 6 p.m. Right, and I do military time, so 6 p.m. is 1,800 hours for me, right? So that's there, right? I don't think nothing else is happening this Saturday, so that's gonna be another blank date there. So I'm gonna push the week 2, which is the week of the 6th. Well, some people start their weeks on the Sunday, so it's the week of the 5th. But for the purpose of this one, we're gonna do the week of the 7th, the 6th. I'm sorry. So like I said, I already have in there the dates for Monday because they're repetitive. So those are in there. But I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that we're going to do for this month as I'm writing these dates out here. For the month of December, I have a plan to go back to the basics of just poetry and spoken word and everything on that, everything about that there. So we're gonna tap into some more poetry videos, and we're gonna heavily dive into those here as we close out the month here, alongside of the other videos that are going to pop up every month that doesn't change, such as the Slow Walk to 30 video. But yeah, so outside of the Slow Walk to 30 video, we're going to talk about book number 2. We're going to bring up some other things in poetry, elements of poetry, how we choose, wording choices when it comes to writing poetry, and it's really a lot of informative things there, and just really stay tuned to it, because I think that it's going to be educational, not just for you guys, but also for me. Like I said this before in a previous video, that I don't always follow the fundamentals of writing, especially when it comes to poetry, because I believe that poetry, or any type of creative writing, is at the writer's discretion. But it's always good to go back and refresh, what you don't know, and pick up things that you did know, but haven't really tapped into it as much. But so we at December 7th. I'm not gonna go through each day that was gonna happen for these videos, so stay tuned. You'll see when they come up. But so remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays are those videos. I got a sticky note here. I was up there last night, and I was on YouTube, and I wasn't watching my content, but I was sitting there, and I was on YouTube, and I was what was I watching? I was watching Paternity Court on YouTube, and I was cracking up. That stuff's hilarious, guys. That stuff is hilarious. It's some serious stuff, but some of the cases be just like, why, But I was watching that, and then something sparked in my head, and I was like, let me look up something here, because I was literally sitting there, and as I was watching the Paternity Court thing, I was reciting a poem in my head, And I don't know why. I don't know why or where it came from. Um, but it was just like, okay, you know, like I'm watching this thing. These people are really trying to figure out who, find out who the parents, whatever, are. But I was reciting this poem in my head, and I remembered the poet, and I remember where I remembered the poet from is from this show that I used to watch. I think it used to come on TV1. It was called Verses in Flow. So I know it don't come on no more. So I went on that YouTube page, which doesn't exist anymore. So I just typed in the name of the show, Verse and Flow. I showed up the first video that popped up was from that poet, and and he really got me to thinking about why I write and things like that. Not just with his poem, but how his poise was on the stage and how he just confident in what he did. And it was amazing. And as I was going through it, I'm like, this is phew, this is great, you know. Um, but at the same time, I was like, why did I stop that? Why did I stop spoken word and not trying to dive into freestyle poetry, you know, and like not freestyle, just off the cuff, like no paper, just freestyle, just go for it, you know. And I was like, let me go back to the basics. So that's where I'm at now. I'm going back to the basics of poetry here for myself and honing my skill and really tuning my craft when it comes to that. But that's why I really wanted to dive into it this month here. I had already had planned out to tap into poetry this month here, but to know that I'm gonna say it right. To know that God sent me a sign like, yo, you need to dive back into the basics and literally start from the beginning. I'm starting from the beginning, and I have the pleasure of using this book here. When I first started doing these videos on YouTube, I utilized this book, right? I'm a U poet. This was a gift from my best friend, my cousin, um, and I started reading it, and I never actually read all the way through the book. But the ones I did read, and some of those videos are up there on the poetry side of life and poetry. Um, I use some of these here as tools, tips, and techniques on breaking some stuff down. So I'm diving back into that. I want to explore it more. I'm gonna start putting that back to my arsenal, right? But I want to pause there for a second. You see, I switched the color. I'm on blue, right? So which that's mean what? Doctor's appointment dates, right? So Wednesday I have a dentist appointment, right? Your boy gotta get his teeth fixed. It's important. So that's happening Wednesday, but we're gonna keep these schedules going, right? So what I'm going to do, because like I said, I record the day before, so I can upload on those days. I'm going to double up videos and recording them for I'm most likely gonna record Thursday's video on Tuesday and just release it Thursday because I want to, take time to what's gonna happen with the dentist, so on and so forth. But so I'm gonna write that in the calendar here. So Wednesday, December 8th, right? Dentist appointment. Right, and that's what time would that say? What I say? Oh, okay, that's in the morning too. Yeah. So, um, but also I have something else on there to do. So I'm going to separate Wednesday, right? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but because it's personal. But I have two things to get done Wednesday. So to tell you about month, this month is going to be crazy. Um, but I love that I can read my handwriting most of the time. I really don't care. It's not for them to read most of the time. Especially people coming to like, what you doing? Just follow YouTube channel and figure it out. Right? But yes, Tuesday and Thursday. We're diving back into this here. But remember, we're also doing the slow walk to 30 videos. Those are going to keep coming out. Those are really therapeutic, guys. If you haven't watched those already, um, I'm gonna link some up here in the suggested thing up there. I think they may have just popped up, but it may have just been already. I don't know. But go check those out, guys. For those videos there, I'm really tapping into a side of me that I didn't want to go back to explore. Whoa, switch markers back. The Chrome one. It's, stuff I didn't want to explore, but I know I have to. And I think for me it's hard because, like I said before, I don't pick the topics out beforehand. I let them come to me like, God, give me what to say the day of. So it takes about 10 minutes from recording. Sometimes it's like 10, 15 minutes just from recording. I'm just getting a topic to talk about. But I mean, that's how I wanted it done. I sat with God he gave me the oh shit, what is that? Just rolled a 3. I guess it's about to break 30. Right, but that's slow up to 30. Okay. So that one, so slow up to 30 is always going to come out either the first week or the second week of the month. I can talk about that. It's always about the first or second week of the month. So I want to get that in and get that, processing out of the way. Right? Slow walk to 30. Right? I don't like that. Right? I was going to shorthand it, but I don't now. I need a new marker too. My marker's drying out. Get some new markers. Slow walk to 30. All right, so that's Thursday there. So second Saturday of the month, I always have an event. It's a recurring event every second Saturday of the month, just like the first Saturday, second Saturday with my church. On the second Saturday, we actually come together as millennials, and we have a millennial roundtable discussion where we have an open forum for us to come together and we talk about a topic and we discuss it. And the topics are pretty much related to what our youth or what our millennials are dealing with, like on a day to day. It's a great time to come together. We come together, we have a great time, a great conversation, a great discussion. And yeah, I think it's important, especially nowadays, to come together so we can talk about these things here. Because our young people are going through so many things, but nobody wants to talk about it. And I think it's time we talk about it. And that discussion starts at 11 a.m., 11 in the morning. And it's just for about an hour or so. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we go under. And that's on our Zoom. But we come together, and it's open to all young people. If you want to talk about something, you want that free space to come and talk. That's what it's there for. Our pastor had the vision to do it, and we executed it, and it was great. It's great. Okay, all right. I don't think I know this calendar here might be packed for the month of December. But I don't think that I'm going to go all the way through December doing videos. I think for this month here, I may stop short of Christmas. I just want to sit and relax and just pull into New Year's. I may do a video at the end of the month on the 30th, just to close out the month there, for just as encouraging words as we go into the new year. Because I have strong faith and belief that the new year is going to be something great for us all. And that something big is going to happen for us, like something just exponentially great. It's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. And yeah. Uh-huh. Batman. But yeah, guys, like poetry. As I finish this countdown here, again, stay tuned for the month. Please make sure your notification bell is turned on, because, like I said, I want you guys to get this, especially those young writers out there who want to get something out of writing, who want to learn the technique to whatever it is to write. Let's dive in here. And we have a great time with it, And we are going to have a great time closing out this month here, closing out this year. It's going to be crazy closing out this year. I think it's going to be crazy. Actually, we might actually go through this whole month. I'm looking at my notes. I got my notes sticking up here. My notes sticking up what I want to do. But we actually might follow through this month here. Yeah. I think we got it here. Yeah. But like I said, for the poetry side, we're going back to the basics. And as we break these down, I think it's going to be awesome. Okay, so Mondays and Fridays, right? I gotta talk about this. Mondays and Fridays. Before I end this video out here, I just got excited. Mondays and Fridays, guys, are my new designated PT days. Right? I'm PTing now twice a week. I'm implementing some new workouts that I got from a trainer. I'm also keeping the exercise that I had picked up from my previous physical therapist, and I'm putting them together I have formulated an amazing PT plan that works for me. It works for me, and I think it's been doing great. It's been doing such an amazing job. I feel it, and I can see the difference in it all. But I just want you, family. Let me finish this comment out here, and I will check you guys out, next week, right here on the channel here at Life and Poetry, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell. Don't forget to follow me on all the social media platforms that are listed in the description down below, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, TikTok. I think that's all. Also, guys, Christmas coming up. The first book is always in the link down below. If you didn't grab the copy, grab a copy, guys. Trust me, grab a copy. It's $15 for a paperback book, and I think it's free if you subscribe to Kindle Unlimited. It's a free read, guys. Grab a copy of the book. Gift it to somebody else. It's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great love. It's a great collaborative book of love poems. You know, it's amazing, guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this here, guys, and I'm gonna check you guys later. But as always, be blessed, stay safe, and until next time, we out. Peace.